Welcome back, everybody. It's Cape Rugby TV. We keep talking about club rugby. Of course, as you know, some of the clubs have managed to get some friendly fixtures back in place. All, of course, approved friendly fixtures, approved by Western Province Rugby. Now, there are a couple of clubs that have been doing a bit of a round robin amongst each other to get their players on the park. This past weekend, we went out to Gardens. Gardens was hosting Police Rugby Football Club. Let's take a look at some of the highlights, as well as some of the interviews behind the scenes, and then we'll give you the result.
Yes, we are grateful to be back on the rugby field under the circumstances of COVID related. We are very grateful to have the support, and we're hoping for the best in this coming season, with the short season that we're gonna have, because it's really scary. We're living under bad circumstances. So we are grateful for the opportunity that we got, so that we can get back to the game that we love. As you can see, we've got a small boys that are coming from us, join the team. We can see how they raise their hands up. They want to play, they want to show up, they want to fight for the jersey, they want to fight for the badge of the police. Others are not working for the police. We are grateful that they're coming to support us, because with the police we like to work together with the community. So we are grateful for the guys that want to join the police and then have fun and supporting us and fighting for the badge. We're going to have improvement, because we're not going to have long time to rest, as we didn't have much pre-season training, because we were not allowed to train, and then the facilities were not open for us in as early as possible, so that we can get ready for the game. But I'm grateful for how we played today, because it's our first game. We've only trained for 2 days, so we showed character. We had a bad first half. We were sleeping. The guys caught us off guard, but I'm grateful and I'm happy for the second half. We played very well. We saw that they are tired, as they are fit and we are unfit. But seeing that we're getting game time every week, week in, week out, we're going to be bashing teams.
We are just grateful for having a chance to be out on the park. I think the boys enjoyed the first 80 minutes that they have played today. And we're just grateful because, you know, we come through such hard times during this year. And rugby is the only thing that we know on a Saturday, you know. And we're just grateful for being back on the park, man. We use the game to foster friendship. We use the game to foster relationship with everybody out there. And I think once we can have that, I think there will be unity in the communities as well. So we must use the game as a vehicle to unite people, because sports in South Africa is a vehicle whereby we unite people. And we're just grateful that we can mingle and play the game. Look, when the opportunity was put on the table by the union, if we want to play friendlies, we have consulted obviously the players if we can play, and they were game for it. I think the guys was prepared to play the friendlies because they want to play some rugby during this year. Many a times we as coaches or management, we make decisions without consulting players, and at the end of the day, once you consult the player, you will realize that their opinion is different from ours. Yes, it is COVID. Yes, we want to put safety first. But at the end of the day, I think if we didn't have a plan or protocols in place to curb this thing and what to do, then it was a total different story. But I mean, there's measurements and guidelines that the union have put in place, and these things did help us with the first run after we have moved up a level. And I think if we maintain those things and do what we are supposed to do, I think at the end of the day, when we make decisions, the biggest people that can make a decision on rugby is the players, and we have to consider their opinion. If they want to play or if they don't want to play. And at the end of the day, I mean, as you could have seen today, how hungry the guys was to play, and how in the big love that they have for the game. And I think this is the opportunity where we can foster new friendships during this year and just move on into the new year and hope it's going to be better in the next season.
We came out in numbers today. The guys was all hyped up already, Thursday already, because it's the first game for the year. Okay, not for the year, but it's the first game back. But it was a good game, and the guys came out, they gave their all. They went for it. Yeah, the youngsters, they were before we playing now this first game, the youngsters was actually trying to put up their hand already in that time already. But the guys, they're coming out in numbers, they're gymming, they're giving their all on training, the youngsters. Besides now the experienced players, but the youngsters, they were doing good. Yeah, the guys we were struggling now in the week on training to get our structures right, but on the game it planned out, it went as planned, because we were actually now struggling before the game even to get our structures right. The guys' heads wasn't switched on, but when the game started, kick-off time, we banged them in the first.
Yes, actually, I'm happy with the numbers of the boys that came up. Looking at the team, actually, I think I've got 4 sides in a turnout, of which it was a positive side on our side. To an extent, some of the guys that didn't give a game time. And for our first game today, to check out the first team and the second team playing the way they did, it just gave us more time to start going back to the drawing board to saying who's going to play the first team and the second team. No. It's like with the program, like we said last time, the program that we do have, we are looking forward of growing our club. As you can see, the number of the boys already that are coming down to an extent that we have got 4th side in numbers compared to the way we are. The number of the boys that we do have with the way we are working out with the HPC that we just set it up, as you just checked out upstairs, we are looking forward for saying that when the season really kicks off from next year, our guys will be ready for going on with rugby. From the word go that we did, we started working on with our fitness. And also with our HPC, we've been working hard with the boys so that they will be well conditioned, because we really want our guys to be well up-leveled with the rugby that we're playing. Then secondly is the structure. The moment we start getting the basic structure for the boys, at least we will know who to pick on based on the position that they play, taking out from there.
There we go, folks. Gardens against Police. And, well, we're not going to give you the points. The points don't matter. But let's just say the bragging rights went to Gardens on the day. And it's great to see the players playing again. I suppose that's what we're looking for. Right, folks, well, of course, as you know, on a weekly basis, you can win yourself a case of Score energy drinks, as well as a set of Cape Rugby TV masks, courtesy of CTC Sports. So what we do at the moment is every week we run a Spot the Logo competition. You go to our Facebook page, we take a club logo, we do some modifications, we post it, and we ask you to guess the logo. It's been great fun. Most of you seem to know the logo. So just visit our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Cape Rugby TV, and see if you can identify the logo. And of course, then we choose a random winner for someone who got it right. Well, this past week we showcased the Violets Rugby Football Club logo, and we put it up, and we asked you to guess the logo. And congratulations to Xavier Oliver. Xavier, you are this week's winner of a set of at least a case of Score energy drinks, 24 energy drinks for you. You just need to pay attention to your Facebook Messenger so we can get hold of you so that you can come and collect your prize. And together with that, we're giving you a set of Cape Rugby TV masks, courtesy of CTC Sports. So, Xavier, congratulations. You spotted the logo. It was Violets Rugby Football Club. You get a case of Score energy drinks, as well as a set of Cape Rugby TV masks. Remember, folks, you can visit us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Cape Rugby TV, and come and also be part of the fun. Right, when we come back from the break, we're going to be catching up with Azepile Manitsani. She is the YTC administrator. They've got the Heritage Day Festival coming up this Friday. More than 12 teams participating in 6 touch at DHL Newlands. We'll see you after the break. Don't go away.